last year was one of the things I learned. Basically, LeCount, our defense coordinator, he was basically like, you have to stay calm. You're the center of the defense. Stay calm, always. And so I just always keep myself calm, make sure everyone else is calm. I'm like, look, you get kicked out now, we lose you for the next game. You have to think of how this will affect us later in the season because we still have to play. So you calm people down and like, look, just watch your back. Make sure you're not going to get taken out with a cheap shot, but don't talk back and just keep going.
You look at Liberty this weekend, a team that really kind of relies heavily on speed on the outside. As a linebacker, how does your role figure into stopping an offense like that?
Well, if I remember last year when we played them, basically my role was going to be protect A-gap, and that was my role. And then after the first couple drives, they were scoring, we were scoring. It's like tie game. It was like 7-7 or 14-14 or something like that. And I'm like, this isn't working. Like I'm as a linebacker, I love the flow. It's what I do as a middle backer. No one really hits A-gaps all that often, so I don't really have to hit A-gap every time, but so I can flow, and I do really good at that. Like when they run, like they're gonna run sweep and toss and all that. And my job as the inside backer is to take back that cutback lane. When Sawyer or a corner makes that dude cut back, those are the best hits. Those are the best ones. Off season, I was 190. I'm like 195 right now. I was 190 in the.
How did you do that?
I ended up not doing wrestling. I love wrestling, but with my shoulder, I just couldn't. And so normally I keep myself pretty conditioned during wrestling, so I don't gain a lot. I lose a little bit during wrestling, but I didn't do wrestling. I gained a lot, and then with I worked out as much as I could, and then just happened. Just kept. Basically, my dad said, "Eat. Whenever you're hungry, eat."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do that."
Yeah.
And it was really easy. I got to like 185, and then I was struggling to 190, and I finally got to it. I'm like, sweet, because that's where I wanted. I wanted to be somewhere between 190, 200, and I'm like, that's perfect.
I feel like you played more confident with that kind of extra size this year.
It does help.
Really?
It does help when you're like, man, especially when linemen come to get you, you're like, wow, those are really big guys, and you have to move around them. But with a little extra weight, you can get into them a little more. Just throw a shoulder into them and to get around them. So it makes your life a lot easier. And when you hit people, they feel it more.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more fun to hit people.
Yeah.